swim and sail on savage seas, with ne'er a fear of drowning, and gladly ride the waves of life, if you will marry me. No scorching sun, no freezing cold will stop me on my journey. If you will promise me your heart and love me for eternity.
You can come out. I know you're there. You don't have to hide. I heard you walking up on the dock ages ago. Don't be afraid. You've never seen merfolk before, have you? Of course we're real. You know that shifters and vampires and magic exist, so why not us? I'm only teasing. After all, those groups are something of a minority among humans. Now, what could bring you down to the beach at this hour? It's awfully late. Or, I suppose it would be more correct to say that it's awfully early. Are you here to watch the stars? The night is warm and clear and perfect for it. Or perhaps you're an enjoyer of night fishing. It's more common than you'd think in these parts. But you carry no equipment with you. Ah, perhaps like me, you are accustomed to working at night. So this would be a midday walk for you. Well, what is it? Don't keep me in suspense. What brings you down here? Ah, you have my sympathy. Insomnia really is a horrid affliction. No, I can't say I relate personally. Merfolk don't suffer from it, but I have seen the pain and suffering it can bring to you humans. I can help, you know. Simple. If I chat with you and sing a tune, perhaps, with the intention to calm you, I can lull you to sleep. Assuming, of course, you'd give your consent to such a thing. Yes, right here on the beach. Do not worry. I will watch over you until the morning. You can rest in this boat tied to the dock, and I won't let any harm come to you. I know the owner personally. She won't mind that I offered up her boat, trust me. You look apprehensive. Ah, those stories do hold a grain of truth, I'm afraid. Once, our song did lure people to their deaths, because that was the intention behind the song. We no longer behave like that. We've been allied with humans for nearly 300 years now. Well, if a corrupt politician were to wander too close to the shore, then perhaps... I'm only joking. It is not for me to judge the hearts of others. But the look on your face was well worth the joke. Well, will you accept my offer or not? Good. Step into the boat. There are a few blankets there inside that box. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, the owner and I go way back. We've shared stewardship of this bay and the surrounding coastline for nearly a decade now. It's a bit of a long story. You're right. Very well, I will tell you. But make sure you're comfortable first. Are you warm enough? All right then. In the early 1700s, when mermaids began their alliance with humans, the pact between them was sealed with magic, right here on Sapphire Beach. To represent our ongoing cooperation, a human steward of land and a mer steward of sea were chosen. Each of them were to guard and protect their respective side of this area, a partnership, if you will, to honor the old accord between our two kinds. When the first steward of the sea died, she passed the mantle on to her son, but the first steward of land passed the title on to a dear friend who loved this beach as much as they did. Since then, when a steward dies, they choose a worthy successor to step up and take their place. When I first was named, my land-based counterpart was a teacher at the local high school. She and I got on very well, but only 3 years after I had stepped up into the role, she chose to retire and be with her family elsewhere. As per the tradition, she passed the mantle on to someone she deemed a perfect steward, one of her students. Oh yes, anyone of any age can be chosen, provided that their love for Sapphire Beach is great and their intentions pure. And of course, they must have the resources to fill their role. This particular student had grown up here, and I had even seen her on occasion. You see, she enjoys surfing, and would frequent the waves in the early mornings before attending school. Once she took over the role of steward of land, she and I passed many a morning floating just beyond the break. Since I sleep during the day and she at night, we take turns keeping watch. Not every day, of course, but most days. Our responsibilities vary. She takes it upon herself to clean up trash and campaign against any urban development that may negatively impact our beach. She also encourages folk to spend time here, to derive joy from its natural beauty. As for me, I clean up refuse as well. Under the surface, of course, and I keep it a safe haven for a diverse community of marine creatures, including several merfolk who live not far offshore. It falls to me to keep the food supply balanced. And between the both of us, we help to keep the balance of life. I ensure human lives are not lost at sea, and she ensures that marine mammals are not in danger when they approach land. We both agree on the necessity of fish to both our food chains, though, and so we keep in touch about the numbers surrounding fishing, to make sure we're not consuming too much, you see. But, to be honest, the responsibilities are very little work compared to the wonderful benefits of the position. Whenever I wish, I may swim about the cove, sing at the docks, play in the surf, and as I've said, she tends to do the same. It's her boat you're sitting in now, and if she knows that you've taken refuge here for the night at my invitation to ease your mind, well, she'll be pleased that yet another one has found comfort in the soothing power of the sea. You look like you're already getting sleepy. Don't worry about that. You'll awake in the morning exactly when you're meant to, feeling fully rested and ready to take on a new day. You may possibly remember me, yes? Some do. Most don't. Do you wish to? It all depends on the intentions of your heart. At the very least, it's likely you'll have a dreamlike memory of our encounter. Again. As I've said, I'm here every night. I see no reason why you shouldn't come across me again. Who knows? Perhaps we have. It's not my place to tell you if we've met before. Now, it's time for you to rest. I'll sing to you, and before you know it, you'll be drifting off. To sleep, I mean, not with the waves. Are you ready? Good. Close your eyes. Listen to the waves. Listen to me.
Memories like voices that call on the wind. Medhel and Gwyns, Medhel and Gwyns, whispered and tossed on the tide coming in. Medhel, Medhel and Gwyns. Voices like songs that are heard in the dawn. Medhel and Gwyns, Medhel and Gwyns, singing the secrets of children unborn. Medhel, Medhel and Gwyns. Dreams like the memories once born on the wind. Medhel and Gwyns, Medhel and Gwyns, lovers and children and copper and tin. Medhel, oh Medhel and Gwyns. Dreams like the castles that sleep in the sand. Medhel and Gwyns, Medhel and Gwyns, slip through the fingers or held in the hand. Medhel, oh Medhel and Gwyns. Songs like the dreams that the bow maiden spins. Medhel and Gwyns, Medhel and Gwyns, weaving the song of the cry of the tin. Medhel, oh Medhel and Gwyns. Medhel.